Hi, this is Brass Check, and I'm recording this on December 11th, 2023. I want to share some good news. The book is off to a great start. Um, Amazon is still blocking our positive reviews, but they're letting them trickle through. Keep posting them. We need three five-star reviews to neutralize every 1 star that comes from a troll. So we really do depend on you. If you haven't bought the book, please do it. Please do it. It's a very important book. Strangely enough, at this late date in 2023, there is only one book on the market that discusses the tens or potentially hundreds of thousands of people who were murdered using the COVID protocols in US hospitals. Some people have taken me to task on using the word murder. Please read the book before you comment, and please talk to the victims. There are family members that will tell you their family members were murdered. There are people that survived the ordeal. They didn't kill everybody, who will tell you what happened to them. I will let you know this, and this is not a cheerful thought. And I'm sorry I can't be bringing cheerful news. I'm now we're promoting the book, of course, and we're going to continue to promote it. We're going to promote it aggressively. You know what? Let me tell you about the wins before I give you the hard part. We are, last time we checked, and this is all subject to change, but we hit the #1 spot on Amazon for medical procedure. We hit the #1 spot on Amazon for nurse and patient communications. We hit the #1 spot on Amazon for nursing fundamentals and skills. We hit the #1 spot on health policy. This is amazing. We hit the #1 spot on physician and patient medical ethics. This is a mix of Kindle and hardcover, or softcover. We hit the #1. We are the #1 new release in Amazon on healthcare delivery. We are the #1 new release on physician and medical ebooks. We are the #1 new release on physician and patient. You did that. All I did was write the book. I can't buy all of them, right? So thank you very much. It matters. And we're using this sinister system of Amazon because it is the biggest online bookseller, and librarians and professionals and serious readers, when they want to buy their next new book, will go to these categories and see what's a winner. And lo and behold, what the nurses saw, the medical murders under COVID, is there. I also have this thing, and I am going to gloat. Check this out. Yeah. Um, I'm not happy with Bobby Kennedy right now. I'm not my God tells me to work. He doesn't tell me to sit around and pray. He tells me to work, and I'm working, but I am praying that Bobby Kennedy gets his conscience back. I don't know what's going on there, but in any event, now let's get this in perspective. He's got over 1 million email addresses that his group is mailing to promote his book. Over 1 million. I think it's 2 now. I tell you right now, guys, I don't have that. We're not even close to that. We're not even a fraction of that. Their organization, I don't know how many millions of dollars they raise every year. It's a lot, right? So they got 1 million mailing lists. They got millions of dollars they're taking in. Whose book is #1? So I thank you for that. And we want to move this thing up, 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 so that it cannot be ignored, not for the sake of the book, but for the sake of the story. So thank you very much. Let's keep fighting, right? That's what we're going to be working on now. This book, getting this book to where it needs to be. All the handful of good podcasters that have had me on in the past, we were all booked now. We're going to be on 6 or 7 shows, and then we're out of the good ones. Hopefully, we'll get some new ones in the batch, which will take money. I mean, there's no way around it. You got to pay PR people to go out and knock on these people's doors. Otherwise, they don't answer you. So we're looking into how we can get more money to do that. If you want to send us money for that purpose, we will gladly take it. Unfortunately, it's thousands of dollars. A lot of stuff we can do ourselves. We've tried this PR stuff, and they don't even answer our emails, man. They don't even say, thank you for your submission. They don't even answer us, right? So clearly we have to do something else. But we are winning, right? We are winning. Now, here's the next piece. I've written this book from the perspective of the nurses and what the nurses saw. And they saw horrible things happen systematically. They tried to fight back, the good nurses, and they were, fired, doxxed, right? We had their names were given out so that lunatics could show up at their door and harass them. I mean, it was just their licenses were taken away. What I haven't done yet, and I started last night, is talking to the victims, people whose loved ones died, and people that survived this murderous meat grinder that is still in place. All right. If one thing, I mean, I kind of sensed that it was still in place, but I absolutely know beyond the shadow of a doubt, as of last night's conversation, it is still in place. You and your loved ones are actively at risk if you show up in a hospital and you get diagnosed as COVID. Your life is at risk. If you disclose that you are not vaccinated, or if your medical records show that you're not vaccinated, they will use that as justification for the things that they're going to do to you. I'm sorry to be the one to bring this horrible news about the state of reality to you, but this is the state of reality. Just to give you perspective, I've been deep into hearing the stories that the nurses have told me. I visualized them all very clearly. I had to in order to write the book. But last night, I listened to the testimony of, I think it was 10 people, might have been 12, who either had family members killed or who were nearly killed and somehow survived. And, I have a very strong stomach. I've seen a lot. And at the end of that 2 hours, I threw up. And I'm not exaggerating. This stuff is really, really serious. And we have to do everything we can to protect ourselves. I mean, this is not even do-goodism here, guys. This is self-preservation. But we have to protect the vulnerable people in our lives and in our communities. This book is one step towards that. Keep buying it, keep reviewing it. We're going to do some material straight from the family members and the people that endured this thing. It is ongoing right now today. There are people being killed right now today in hospitals using these psychotic COVID protocols that we knew 3.5 years ago didn't work. So this is my focus. People always send me emails, hey, could you cover this? Could you cover that? And it's like, under normal circumstances, I like to cover a little bit of everything. But right now we need to fight. And, we're at the very early days of this battle, and we are already winning, as I pointed out earlier. And that's our, the book is the point at the end of our spear, right? The book gets us onto podcasts, and hopefully the podcasts make enough noise that some of these politicians, I mean, it's like to dream the impossible dream, right? But maybe some of them will get a clue and a conscience and maybe start looking at this. We also hope to engage and intrigue and involve attorneys in this, because if there is some way to make these things actionable, and we could set off a gold rush for attorneys to go in and depose and examine and cross-examine witnesses. This is probably, if we can somehow figure out how to do that, and I am talking with a Brass Check, longtime Brass Check subscriber and supporter, who knows a lot of attorneys and knows how the attorney world works. We got to find a way that these guys can make money. And if we do, we could unleash the hounds of hell on these villains that have killed and injured so many people and devastated so many families. But in any event, I want to show the screen one more time of our win. We don't have 1 million email subscribers. We don't have millions and millions and millions of dollars in donors coming in. We don't have dozen plus full-time employees, right? We're just sitting here in front of a computer writing books. And we're moving the needle a little bit with your help, and we need your help to go forward. Okay, thanks a lot, guys.
Brass Check TV, free to you, not free to us. We've got a server bill, we've got an email software bill, we've got a tech helper bill, and that happens every month. So to everybody that is supporting us financially, that's paying for their subscription in one way or another, we really appreciate it. If you're not, consider doing so. Everybody's got money for the newspaper and the cable bill and all that. Do you have money for media that's actually serving you? That's really the issue here. And when you help us, it allows us to get this information out to the world. So thanks to all our supporters, and if you're not a supporter already, please consider becoming one.